were glowing pale with silver. Gentle tides reached softly to the shore. One little boat rocked slowly in the harbor, patiently awaiting open seas. The sky became a canvas full of colors, pink and gold across the waking bay. No hurried wind disturbed the quiet water, only peace moved with the tide. The little boat drifted gently with the morning ocean breeze, trusting every changing current like the swaying harbor trees. The little boat drifted gently without fearing what might come, knowing every new horizon greets another rising sun. The lighthouse stood silent on the rocky headland, steady as the passing years. White seabirds drew wide circles through the heavens, calling out the brand new day. Perhaps tomorrow isn't waiting far away. Perhaps it rises one soft wave at a time. I'll carry this peaceful harbor deep inside my heart each day. When the world feels loud around me, I'll remember this quiet bay. When another dawn finds the shoreline, I'll breathe the salted air and let my dreams sail gently onward, where hope and morning meet together. Rain had gone before the bells were ringing. Tiny drops still rested on the stones. The narrow lane reflected bits of blue sky, like the clouds had come to stay. Fresh green vines climbed slowly up the old walls. Morning air smelled clean and new. Every doorway open to the sunshine, welcoming another chance. The stone path after the rain never hurried toward the day. Every shining little puddle simpler place for light to flow. A sparrow paused beside a quiet flower, shaking off the silver drops. Far away, a little bicycle rolled softly down the hill. Maybe every storm leaves something beautiful behind. Maybe clear skies are sweetest after patient waiting. I'll remember these quiet stones whenever clouds return again, because hope has learned to blossom after every passing rain. When tomorrow brings another shower, I'll welcome every cloud, knowing sunlight is already walking just beyond the rain. White curtains moved with the summer morning. Golden light slipped across the floor. A quiet breeze carried scents of fresh lemons from the trees outside the open gate. The kettle hummed like an old familiar story, while the day awakened slowly too. No hurried clocks, no voices chasing moments, only peace growing with the sun. The white curtains danced with the breeze, like they already knew the day. Every movement softly whispered, everything will be okay. The white curtains danced with the breeze without trying to be seen. Still they filled the little room with hope, calm and clean. A wooden shelf held tiny pots of flowers, bright enough to greet the light. The old blue mug warmed both hands together, while birds sang beyond the trees. Maybe comfort lives inside the little things we pass each day, waiting only for our hearts to notice their quiet grace. I'll leave this window open even when the seasons change, because gentle winds always carry something beautiful our way. again. Morning light slipped over little rooftops, canvas stalls open one by one. Fresh oranges caught the golden sunshine, wild herbs filled the gentle air. Someone waved before a word was spoken. Simple smiles were traded like old friends. The narrow street slowly gathered laughter as another day began to bloom. The morning market woke with smiles before the world could rush away. Every greeting made the sunlight feel a little more alive today. The morning market woke with smiles, teaching hearts without a sound. The richest things are often waiting where kind faces can be found. A paper bag held warm fruit and fresh flowers. Tiny bells rang from passing bikes. Clouds drifted above the quiet hillside, bright enough to lift the sky. Maybe joy needs no reason to arrive. Maybe it begins the moment someone smiles first. I'll remember this little street whenever days feel long, because one kind hello can quietly make a weary heart grow strong. When tomorrow brings another sunrise, I'll carry this simple grace, finding happiness in ordinary mornings, and the kindness shared between us. Steam arose from one small cup of tea before the town had opened up its eyes. The window glass held pale shades of morning, while the sky turned softly into blue. A little bird rested on the garden fence, singing low without a single care. The room was still, yet somehow full of comfort, like the day already knew my name. The first cup of tea saw the sunrise before I learned to slow my mind. It quietly taught my spirit peace is easier than we find. The first cup of tea saw the sunrise with no hurry to be done. Every morning has enough light for every dream to find the sun. The pages turned inside a well-loved notebook. Fresh ideas arrived like gentle rain. The flowers near the windowsill awakened, stretching toward the warming day. Perhaps tomorrow doesn't ask for perfect answers. Perhaps it simply invites us to begin with grateful hearts. I'll carry this quiet morning into every busy street, knowing calm can always meet me where slow moments and hope meet. When another dawn comes knocking, I'll open every shade and welcome life, one peaceful breath, one warm cup, one bright new day. Before the town had filled with gentle footsteps, one old clock welcomed in the dawn. The little post office opened its green doorway. Letters waited, patient on the shelf. Each envelope held someone's quiet story, tiny hopes folded into words. The morning sun rested on the wooden counter, warming every careful hand. A simple letter can carry sunshine far beyond the hills we know. Sometimes hope travels farther than our feet could ever go. A simple letter can carry kindness, crossing rivers without a sound, finding hearts that almost forgot how beautiful the world is now. Outside the road, slowly filled with bicycles, fresh baked bread perfumed the air. A child waved with both hands to a neighbor. Nothing more was needed there. Maybe love is often written in the smallest thoughtful acts. Maybe tomorrow begins the moment we choose to care. Today I'll keep writing gentle words, even if they're never read, because kindness always leaves a quiet garden where it's spread. When another morning finds this town, the old clock will sing again, and somewhere another hopeful letter will begin. A brighter day for someone. Soft white mist lay gently on the meadow. Morning grass sparkled under dawn. Every bloom opened without a whisper, turning slowly toward the light. A distant bell floated from the valley, warm enough to slow my mind. Nothing asked to be remembered loudly, still everything felt deeply alive. The meadow kept the morning quiet, like a promise softly made. Every breeze became a blessing, every shadow turned to grace. The meadow kept the morning quiet, teaching me to hear the day, not through noise or endless running, but through peace that chose to stay. A pair of deer crossed the open hillside without fear or looking back. Above the trees, the swallow circled lightly, drawing circles in the blue. Maybe joy has always waited where the world moves slow. Maybe hearts grow strongest when they learn to listen first. I'll remember this silent field whenever life feels rushed, because the calmest places leave the deepest footprints in the soul. When another sunrise finds these hills, the flowers will bloom again, and I'll believe that every quiet morning still has room for one more dream. white light turned across the sea. Gentle waves touched the weathered shoreline, keeping time with the evening breeze. Fishing boats rested after long journeys. Moonlit clouds drifted without haste. The night was wide, yet nothing felt uncertain. Someone watched until the dawn. The lighthouse never slept. Through wind or rain, it kept its light. The darkest waters always welcomed one small star against the night. The lighthouse never slept. It simply shined without a sound, showing every tired traveler home was always still around. A lonely gull circled through the moonlight, then disappeared beyond the waves. The ocean breathed its endless quiet rhythm, calm enough to ease the heart. Maybe courage doesn't always raise its voice. Maybe courage looks like staying steady through the longest night. I'll remember that faithful light whenever clouds hide the way, because hope doesn't stop shining just because the sky turns gray. When another evening finds the sea, I'll lift my eyes again and trust the light that waits so patiently beyond the horizon every time. Morning mist still rested on the apple trees. Silver dew covered every leaf. The branches swayed without the slightest hurry, holding dreams too quiet to be seen. The eastern sky slowly gathered shades of amber before the birds had found their song. The whole orchard breathed with gentle patience, welcoming another day. The orchard woke before the birds, before the sun had crossed the hill. Every branch already trusted morning's promise to be fulfilled. The orchard woke before the birds, teaching me to quietly grow without comparing my own season to another's. gentle flow. A wooden basket waited near the pathway, still empty, still full of hope. The breeze carried the scent of ripening fruit across the fields without a sound. Maybe life isn't measured by how quickly we arrive. Maybe every dream has its own perfect sunrise, waiting patiently. I'll remember these peaceful trees whenever doubt begins to grow, because the strongest harvest starts from faith before it shows. When tomorrow finds another morning, I'll open both my hands and welcome every quiet blessing as softly as the orchard can. Far away above the rolling hillside, a white windmill turned against the sky. Clouds drifted like unhurried letters, floating where the blue was wide. Grasses swayed beneath the sunshine. Wild birds circled through the air. Nothing here was trying to be louder than the wind already was. The windmill turned with every cloud, never asking when or why. It trusted every changing season, passing gently through the sky. The windmill turned with every cloud, showing me a quieter way. Sometimes moving with the moment brings the brightest kind of day. Hillside wore its blanket made of summer. Tiny flowers covered every stone. The breeze arrived with scents of open fields, fresh enough to calm the soul. Maybe tomorrow doesn't need to be controlled. Maybe hope begins the moment we learn to let it flow. I'll carry this open hillside inside me when storms appear, knowing every moving cloud will someday disappear. And when the morning calls again, I'll lift my eyes above, like the windmill turning softly, trusting every breath of love. Glass windows caught the early morning sunshine. Tiny drops still rested on the panes. Inside the air was warm with growing flowers. Quiet leaves reached up toward the light. Clay pots stood in neat and patient rows. Every seed was dreaming silently. No one rushed the promise of tomorrow. Still new life appeared each day. The little greenhouse by the hill never hurried any bloom. Every season found its moment, every flower found its room. The little greenhouse by the hill whispered softly to my heart, growing slowly isn't losing, it's the gentlest way to start. A watering can rested by the doorway. Sunlit vines curled around the frame. A robin paused upon the wooden railing, then flew on into the blue. Maybe hope looks just like a tiny seed, no bigger than a dream, yet given time and open skies, it becomes a field of green. I'll remember those quiet mornings whenever life feels slow, because the strongest roots are often the ones we never see. When tomorrow brings another sunrise, I'll greet it without haste, trusting every small beginning has its own beautiful place. A wooden bridge reached over quiet water. Morning mist still rested on the reeds. The meadow breathed with gentle shades of green, while distant hills welcomed golden light. I crossed alone without a map or hurry, listening to every step below. The little stream kept singing to the stones like it had forever to enjoy. The wooden bridge across simply showed the way ahead, with calm beneath my feet again. The wooden bridge across the meadow taught me how to walk with grace, trusting every small tomorrow, one slow step, one quiet place. A dragonfly danced above the water, silver wings sparkled in the sun. The willow trees moved softly with the breeze, like old friends greeting passing days. Maybe peace is built from moments too gentle to hold too tight. Maybe joy is found by walking without racing toward the end. I'll remember this little bridge whenever roads feel long, because even the smallest crossing can make a spirit strong. When tomorrow brings another journey, I'll carry this morning still, knowing every path becomes more beautiful when the heart walks quietly with hope. Every dawn, before the town awakened, fresh warm bread was rising with the sun. The little shop at the end of the street filled the air with simple happiness. People smiled without a single reason, just because the morning smelled like home. Paper bags rustled in gentle breezes as another day began to bloom. The little bakery at the end of the street taught my heart a quiet song. The sweetest days are often made from little moments all along. The little bakery at the end of the street welcomed everyone with open doors, no matter where their footsteps had wandered before. Steam rose slowly from the morning coffee, laughter drifted into the light. Someone held the door for a stranger, and both of them walked in smiling. Maybe Maybe kindness needs no language to be understood. Maybe warmth can travel farther than words ever could. I'll remember the smell of bread whenever life feels cold, because hope can rise so quietly like dough touched by morning. When another sunrise finds my window, I'll carry that gentle joy, knowing every ordinary day can begin with a grateful heart and one small smile. I opened up the little painted window. Morning blue poured into the room. The curtains moved like waves upon the shoreline, dancing slow with every passing breeze. A cup of tea released its quiet fragrance. Sunlight traced the grain of wooden floors. Nothing more was needed for this moment. Everything already felt complete. One open window full of blue sky changed the way I saw the day. Every cloud looked full of promise, floating gently far away. One open window full of blue sky taught my heart to simply be, finding wonder in the little things that were waiting patiently. Somewhere nearby, a wind chime softly answered. Tiny notes fell into the air. A sleepy cat curled beneath the sunshine, dreaming where the warm light lay. Maybe peace is never hidden very far away. Maybe all it needs is one slow morning, and in the every sunrise with grateful eyes and a quiet smile. White cotton shirts were dancing on the clothesline. Sunday wind played softly through the yard. Fresh soap scents drifted across the garden. Warm sunlight covered every fence. Kettle sang inside the little kitchen. Open windows welcomed summer air. Nothing grand was waiting for the evening. Still the day felt rich enough. The simple things are often shining long before we notice them, like clean white sheets and open windows, welcoming the breeze again. The simple things keep reminding joy is never far away. Sometimes home is just a quiet Sunday wrapped in golden day. A wooden chair rested beneath the old tree. Tiny birds gathered without fear. The afternoon moved slowly through the garden. Time itself seemed glad to stay. Maybe happiness never asks for bigger moments. Maybe it lives inside the rhythm of ordinary love. I'll remember this slow afternoon whenever the world feels loud, because peace can always find me where small kindness is allowed. When another week begins tomorrow, I'll take this calm along, like sunlight drying every worry, until the heart feels light again. Dusty light fell softly through the tall windows. Shelves of books stood quietly in rows. Every page held someone else's morning. Every line, a place to rest a while. I chose a chair beside the open window, where the breeze turns stories by itself. No one spoke, yet every silent heartbeat found a friend between the words. These quiet afternoons are little harbors where restless minds can finally slow. Every chapter opens gently like another road to hope. These quiet afternoons keep reminding dreams don't always need to race. Sometimes all they ask is patience and a little breathing space. Outside, the trees painted shadows on the pathway. Clouds drifted without a destination. A tiny sparrow rested on the windowsill, as if it too had come to read. Maybe wisdom isn't hidden in the loudest voices. Maybe it grows inside the moments we choose to listen. I'll keep one page inside my pocket, not for answers but for light, to remember every ordinary day can become something bright. When tomorrow turns another chapter, I'll begin without fear, because every gentle story leaves a quiet courage in the heart that carries it forward. Evening falls across the sleepy harbor. Fishing boats rock gently with the tide. Paper lanterns wake beside the boardwalk, one by one, like stars within reach. The salty breeze carries voices from the pier, blending softly with the distant waves. No hurried plans, no promises to measure, only this unfolding hour. Every lantern knows the darkness isn't something to be feared. It simply shines with quiet courage until the shoreline becomes clear. Every lantern shares its kindness without asking who will see, lighting paths for passing strangers just as gently as for me. weathered sailor smiles while mending old nets. His humming drifts into the night. A little child counts the boats returning, certain every sail will find the bay. Maybe hope isn't waiting far beyond the horizon. Maybe hope lives inside the lights we choose to keep alive. I'll carry one small lantern deep within my everyday soul. When someone loses heart, a little glow can guide their way. And if tomorrow brings strong winds, I'll lift that light a little higher, because the calmest flame cannot last the longest night when it is guarded with lead. Morning waves were glowing pale with silver. Gentle tides reached softly to the shore. One little boat rocked slowly in the harbor, patiently awaiting open seas. The sky became a canvas full of colors, pink and gold across the waking bay. No hurried wind disturbed the quiet water, only peace moved with the tide. The little boat drifted gently with the morning ocean breeze, trusting every changing current like the swaying harbor trees. The little boat drifted gently without fearing what might come, knowing every new horizon greets another rising sun. The lighthouse stood silent on the rocky headland, steady as the passing years. White seabirds drew wide circles through the heavens, calling out the brand new day. Perhaps tomorrow isn't waiting far away. Perhaps it rises one soft wave at a time. I'll carry this peaceful harbor deep inside my heart each day. When the world feels loud around me, I'll remember this quiet bay. When another dawn finds the shoreline, I'll breathe the salted air and let my dreams sail gently onward, where hope and morning meet together. bells were ringing, tiny drops still rested on the stones. The narrow lane reflected bits of blue sky, like the clouds had come to stay. Fresh green vines climbed slowly up the old walls. Morning air smelled clean and new. Every doorway open to the sunshine, welcoming another chance. The stone path after the rain never hurried toward the day. Every shining little puddle held a piece of brighter skies. The stone path after the rain showed me how the heart can grow. Even storms can leave behind a gentler place for light to flow. A sparrow paused beside a quiet flower, shaking off the silver drops. Far away, a little bicycle rolled softly down the hill. Maybe every storm leaves something beautiful behind. Maybe clear skies are sweetest after patient waiting. I'll remember these quiet stones whenever clouds return again, because hope has learned to blossom after every passing rain. When tomorrow brings another shower, I'll welcome every cloud, knowing sunlight is already walking just beyond the rain. White curtains moved with the summer morning. Golden light slipped across the floor. A quiet breeze carried scents of fresh lemons from the trees outside the open gate. The kettle hummed like an old familiar story, while the day awakened slowly too. No hurried clocks, no voices chasing moments, only peace growing with the sun. The white curtains danced with the breeze, like they already knew the day. Still they filled the little room with hope, calm and clean. A wooden shelf held tiny pots of flowers, bright enough to greet the light. The old blue mug warmed both hands together, while birds sang beyond the trees. Maybe comfort lives inside the little things we pass each day, waiting only for our hearts to notice their quiet grace. I'll leave this window open even when the seasons change, because gentle winds always carry something beautiful our way. Comes to visit, I'll smile before I rise and let the breeze bring one more peaceful day into my heart again. Morning light slipped over little rooftops, canvas stalls open one by one. Fresh oranges caught the golden sunshine, wild herbs filled the gentle air. Someone waved before a word was spoken, simple smiles were traded like old friends. The narrow street slowly gathered laughter as another day began to bloom. The morning market woke with smiles before the world could rush away. Every greeting made the sunlight feel a little more alive today. The morning market woke with smiles, teaching hearts without a sound. The richest things are often waiting where kind faces can be found. A paper bag held warm fruit and fresh flowers. Tiny bells rang from passing bikes. Clouds drifted above the quiet hillside, bright enough to lift the sky. Maybe joy needs no reason to arrive. Maybe it begins the moment someone smiles first. finding happiness in ordinary mornings, and the kindness shared between us. Steam arose from one small cup of tea before the town had opened up its eyes. The window glass held pale shades of morning, while the sky turned softly into blue. A little bird rested on the garden fence, singing low without a single care. The room was still, yet somehow full of comfort, like the day already knew my name. The first cup of tea saw the sunrise before I learned to slow my mind. It quietly taught my spirit peace is easier than we find. The first cup of tea saw the sunrise with no hurry to be done. Every morning has enough light for every dream to find the sun. The pages turned inside a well-loved notebook. Fresh ideas arrived like gentle rain. The flowers near the windowsill awakened, stretching toward the warming day. Perhaps tomorrow doesn't ask for perfect answers. Perhaps it simply invites us to begin with grateful hearts. I'll carry this quiet morning into every busy street, knowing calm can always meet me where slow moments and hope meet. When another dawn comes knocking, I'll open every shade and welcome life, one peaceful breath, one warm cup, one bright new day. Before the town had filled with gentle footsteps, one old clock welcomed in the dawn. The little post office opened its green doorway. Letters waited patient on the shelf. Each envelope held someone's quiet story, tiny hopes folded into words. The morning sun rested on the wooden counter, warming every careful hand. A simple letter can carry sunshine far beyond the hills we know. Sometimes hope travels farther than our feet could ever go. A simple letter can carry kindness, crossing rivers without a sound, finding hearts that almost forgot how beautiful the world is now. Outside the road, slowly filled with bicycles, fresh baked bread perfumed the air. A child waved with both hands to a neighbor. Nothing more was needed there. Maybe love is often written in the smallest thoughtful acts. Maybe tomorrow begins the moment we choose to care. Today I'll keep writing gentle words, even if they're never read, because kindness always leaves a quiet garden where it's spread. When another morning finds this town, the old clock will sing again, and somewhere another hopeful letter will begin. A brighter day for someone. Soft white mist lay gently on the meadow. Morning grass sparkled under dawn. Every bloom opened without a whisper, turning slowly toward the light. A distant bell floated from the valley, warm enough to slow my mind. Nothing asked to be remembered loudly, still everything felt deeply alive. The meadow kept the morning quiet, like a promise softly made. Every breeze became a blessing, every shadow turned to grace. The meadow kept the morning quiet, teaching me to hear the day, not through noise or endless running, but through peace that chose to stay. A pair of deer crossed the open hillside without fear or looking back. Above the trees, The swallows circled lightly, drawing circles in the blue. Maybe joy has always waited where the world moves slow. Maybe hearts grow strongest when they learn to listen first. I'll remember this silent field whenever life feels rushed, because the calmest places leave the deepest footprints in the soul. When another sunrise finds these hills, the flowers will bloom again, and I'll believe that every quiet morning still has room for one more dream. Far beyond the quiet sleeping harbor, one white light turned across the sea. Gentle waves touched the weathered shoreline, keeping time with the evening breeze. Fishing boats rested after long journeys. Moonlit clouds drifted without haste. The night was wide, yet nothing felt uncertain. Someone watched until the dawn. The lighthouse never slept through wind or rain. It kept its light. The darkest waters always welcomed one small star against the night. The lighthouse never slept. It simply shined without a sound, showing every tired traveler home was always still around. A lonely gull circled through the moonlight, then disappeared beyond the waves. The ocean breathed its endless quiet rhythm, calm enough to ease the heart. Maybe courage doesn't always raise its voice. Maybe courage looks like staying steady through the longest night. I'll remember that faithful light whenever clouds hide the way, because hope doesn't stop shining just because the sky turns gray. When another evening finds the sea, I'll lift my eyes again and trust the light that waits so patiently beyond the horizon every time. Morning mist still rested on the apple trees. Silver dew covered every leaf. The branches swayed without the slightest hurry, holding dreams too quiet to be seen. The eastern sky slowly gathered shades of amber before the birds had found their song. The whole orchard breathed with gentle patience, welcoming another day. The orchard woke before the birds, before the sun had crossed the hill. Every branch already trusted morning's promise to be fulfilled. The orchard woke before the birds, teaching me to quietly grow without comparing my own season to another's gentle flow. A wooden basket waited near the pathway, still empty, still full of hope. The breeze carried the scent of ripening fruit across the fields without a sound. Maybe life isn't measured by how quickly we arrive. Maybe every dream has its own perfect sunrise, waiting patiently. I'll remember these peaceful trees whenever doubt begins to grow, because the strongest harvest starts from faith before it shows. When tomorrow finds another morning, I'll open both my hands and welcome every quiet blessing as softly as the orchard can. Far away above the rolling hillside, a white windmill turned against the sky. Clouds drifted like unhurried letters, floating where the blue was wide. Grasses swayed beneath the sunshine. Wild birds circled through the air. Nothing here was trying to be louder than the wind already was. The windmill turned with every cloud, never asking when or why. It trusted every changing season, passing gently through the sky. The windmill turned with every cloud, showing me a quieter way. Sometimes moving with the moment brings brings the brightest kind of day. The hillside warm, its blanket made of summer. Tiny flowers covered every stone. The breeze arrived with scents of open fields, fresh enough to calm the soul. Maybe tomorrow doesn't need to be controlled. Maybe hope begins the moment we learn to let it flow. I'll carry this open hillside inside me when storms appear, knowing every moving cloud will someday disappear. And when the morning calls again, I'll lift my eyes above, like the windmill turning softly, trusting every breath of love. Glass windows caught the early morning sunshine. Tiny drops still rested on the panes. Inside the air was warm with growing flowers. Quiet leaves reached up toward the light. Clay pots stood in neat and patient rows. Every seed was dreaming silently. No one rushed the promise of tomorrow. Still new life appeared each day. The little greenhouse by the hill never hurried any bloom. Every season found its moment, every flower found its room. The little greenhouse by the hill whispered softly to my heart, growing slowly isn't losing, it's the gentlest way to start. A watering can rested by the doorway. Sunlit vines curled around the frame. A robin paused upon the wooden railing, then flew on into the blue. Maybe hope looks just like a tiny seed, no bigger than a dream, yet given time and open skies, it becomes a field of green. I'll remember those quiet mornings whenever life feels slow, because the strongest roots are often the ones we never see. trusting every small beginning has its own beautiful place. A wooden bridge reached over quiet water. Morning mist still rested on the reeds. The meadow breathed with gentle shades of green, while distant hills welcomed golden light. I crossed alone without a map or hurry, listening to every step below. The little stream kept singing to the stones like it had forever to enjoy. The wooden bridge across the meadow never asked where I had been. It simply showed the way ahead, with calm beneath my feet again. The wooden bridge across the meadow taught me how to walk with grace, trusting every small tomorrow, one slow step, one quiet place. A dragonfly danced above the water. Silver wings sparkled in the sun. The willow trees moved softly with the breeze, like old friends greeting passing days. Maybe peace is built from moments too gentle to hold too tight. Maybe joy is found by walking without racing toward the end. I'll remember this little bridge whenever roads feel long, because even the smallest crossing can make a spirit strong. When tomorrow brings another journey, I'll carry this morning still, knowing every path becomes more beautiful when the heart walks quietly with hope. Every dawn, before the town awakened, fresh warm bread was rising with the sun. The little shop at the end of the street filled the air with simple happiness. People smiled without a single reason, just because the morning smelled like home. Paper bags rustled in gentle breezes as another day began. The little bakery at the end of the street taught my heart a quiet song. The sweetest days are often made from little moments all along. The little bakery at the end of the street welcomed everyone with open doors, no matter where their footsteps had wandered before. Steam rose slowly from the morning coffee. Laughter drifted into the light. Someone held the door for a stranger, and both of them walked in smiling. Maybe kindness needs no language to be understood. Maybe warmth can travel farther than words ever could. I'll remember the smell of bread whenever life feels cold, because hope can rise so quietly like dough touched by morning. When another sunrise finds my window, I'll carry that gentle joy, knowing every ordinary day can begin with a grateful heart and one small smile. I opened up the little painted window. Morning blue poured into the room. The curtains moved like waves upon the shoreline, dancing slow with every passing breeze. A cup of tea released its quiet fragrance. Sunlight traced the grain of wooden floors. Nothing more was needed for this moment. Everything already felt complete. One open window full of blue sky changed the way I saw the day. Every cloud looked full of promise, floating gently far away. One open window full of blue sky taught my heart to simply be, finding wonder in the little things that were waiting patiently. Somewhere nearby, a wind chime softly answered. Tiny notes fell into the air. cat curled beneath the sunshine, dreaming where the warm light lay. Maybe peace is never hidden very far away. Maybe all it needs is one slow morning and an open heart. I'll keep this sky inside my memory for the days the rain appears, knowing every cloud will someday leave behind a brighter blue. Tomorrow's light will find this window just the same. And I'll welcome every sunrise with grateful eyes and a quiet smile. White cotton shirts were dancing on the clothesline. Sunday wind played softly through the yard. Fresh soap scents drifted across the garden. Warm sunlight covered every fence. Kettle sang inside the little kitchen. Open windows welcomed summer air. Nothing grand was waiting for the evening. Still the day felt rich enough. The simple things are often shining long before we notice them, like clean white sheets and open windows, welcoming the breeze again. The simple things keep reminding joy is never far away. Sometimes home is just a quiet Sunday wrapped in golden day. A wooden chair rested beneath the old tree. Tiny birds gathered without fear. The afternoon moved slowly through the garden. Time itself seemed glad to stay. Maybe happiness never asks for bigger moments. Maybe it lives inside the rhythm of ordinary love. I'll remember this slow afternoon whenever the world feels loud. because peace can always find me where small kindness is allowed. When another week begins tomorrow, I'll take this calm along, like sunlight drying every worry until the heart feels light again. Dusty light fell softly through the tall windows. Shelves of books stood quietly in rows. Every page held someone else's morning. Every line a place to rest a while. I chose a chair beside the open window, where the breeze turns stories by itself. No one spoke, yet every silent heartbeat found a friend between the words. These quiet afternoons are little harbors where restless minds can finally slow. Every chapter opens gently like another road to hope. These quiet afternoons keep reminding dreams don't always need to race. Sometimes all they ask is patience and a little breathing space. Outside, the trees painted shadows on the pathway. Clouds drifted without a destination. A tiny sparrow rested on the windowsill, as if it too had come to read. Maybe wisdom isn't hidden in the loudest voices. Maybe it grows inside the moments we choose to listen. I'll keep one page inside my pocket, not for answers but for light, to remember every ordinary day can become something bright. When tomorrow turns another chapter, I'll begin without fear, because every gentle story leaves a quiet courage in the heart that carries it forward. Evening falls across the sleep sunny harbor. Fishing boats rock gently with the tide. Paper lanterns wake beside the boardwalk, one by one, like stars within reach. The salty breeze carries voices from the pier, blending softly with the distant waves. No hurried plans, no promises to measure, only this unfolding hour. Every lantern knows the darkness isn't something to be feared. It simply shines with quiet courage until the shoreline becomes clear. Every lantern shares its kindness without asking who will see, lighting paths for passing strangers just as gently as for me. A weathered sailor smiles while mending old nets. His humming drifts into the night. A little child counts the boats returning, certain every sail will find the bay. Maybe hope isn't waiting far beyond the horizon. Maybe hope lives inside the lights we choose to keep alive. I'll carry one small lantern deep within my everyday soul. When someone loses heart, a little glow can guide their way. And if tomorrow brings strong winds, I'll lift that light a little higher, because the calmest flame cannot last the longest night when it is guarded.